Now this is actually quite a difficult thing, especially in Legendary mode. You need to keep on Legendary mode, you have to keep sacrificing minions for mana, and keep up Legion of Honor or Legion of Terror, which I believe for me is bound to F10. No. It's not. Oh shit. Oh my god. I must have recorded this before I had set my pause button. What that means is I can't use Legion. Sorry, when I recorded my Legendary playthrough, I must have recorded that before I'd set up a pause button. I remember halfway through thinking I should set it up, but I don't think I set it up as of then. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is the Legion of Terror thing is either on F11 or F12, meaning I can't use it unless I leave the game, go into a different thing, and come back. Well, leave the game, edit the thing, and come back in. Let me just make sure everything's hunky dory. Recording locally, recording locally. Line across, line there, line there. All is well, all is well. Let us continue, shall we? I guess I'm just gonna have to rock this without that. It's possible. I probably only needed to do all that because it was Legendary mode. I remember doing this before without needing to do it. Great. Oh, my minions look so unadorned and not quite as badass as they truly are. He sounds so excited for the hardest fight of the game if you're on Legendary mode. Okay. Don't go down there. You fight the enemies up here. Ooh. We're down brown. Charge. We gotta retake the brown gate. Everyone back. The reason I'm saying don't engage them down there is because there are a ton of backup that won't get involved in this fight unless you bring them into it. I was also a lot poor geared in my Legendary playthrough because of how much harder it was to get Life Force. Enemies were so much more difficult and all that. So that was also a factor in it. Oh, brilliant! Someone got an upgrade there. But now someone else got another one. Beautiful. Recall. Beat him. Just beat it. Okay. Attack. Could use a bit of fire, though I think they are quite immune to it. Is the one issue. I can actually get another bit of an upgrade there for some minion. If I can hack these back long enough to actually get it. Okay, recall. Come back, you idiots. There's another mask. There's a bit of gear there for some minion. If they are smart enough to grab it. There we go. Grab it. One of you needs it. Apparently not. I'm doubtful of that, but sure, whatever. Recall. Actually, I think I prevented one of them from getting an upgrade there. Whoops. Still, needed to pull back to deal with these. Shit! That's a good minion. Recall. Shouldn't have sent in more, should just recall them earlier. Just kind of getting carried away. Thinking like, I'll just rush in more to save him kind of thing. Not the best course of action. Recall. Everyone here. Recall. Ah! Damn, I really underestimated that fire spell. Okay, let's just pull back here. Let them flood in. Or not. Let them trickle in like 5 guys. and just wait at the top for them all to die. You're not really good at this whole overwhelming thing, are you? They're much better on legendary modes, believe me. I know I keep bringing that up, but like it's substantially harder than this, especially with the whole hitbox issues. Like the hitboxes are horrendous. The one issue with using minions like this is you saw there minions just standing there while they got attacked, just taking the hits on the chin and dying. Why? Because their AI is terrible. If I had Reds there, they would have run into melee combat. They wouldn't have engaged the enemy. They would have clustered around them, doing nothing.
It's so tiresome having to scrape up your Overlord when he's splattered all over an evil abyss.
It's actually incredibly irritating. Just the terrible AI.
A scab of a memory I just can't.
Recall. When we miffed if you die. Kill it. Kill them. And of course they die. I don't care enough to actually stay there for the fight. I'm just gonna go grab another one. Another one died. Recall. Come on back, you idiots. Oh Christ. One just stood there with the 4 other guys just wondering, so lads, you want to get a drink after? They did not want to get a drink after. Kill. I like how I was using the sight as a back scratcher. Gonna make me think a little of what you call it, Neverwinter Nights, because your characters. I remember seeing an idle animation for your character in it, where he can scratch his sword with a scratch his back with his one-handed sword. So yeah, the items becoming glitched is ever so annoying because you can see upgrades for your minions and you just can't get them. Just wading into destruction. Come on. Someone needs that. Come on. Go get it. Really? No. No. As I expected. And they want that, but no, none of them are intelligent enough to know. Oh, I picks it up? Yes.
I think you should follow that path. It looks important.
Meaning we should go the other way. No, actually, I think that path is important. But we're going to go the other way first. It's just an alternative way. We get to beat up a few more idiots. And see some goblins. Well, we don't get to see important goblins, but we get to kill another one of these assholes. And part of me wonders, were they just reusing animation there with the Reaper's death? Or is that really meant to imply a connection between the first Overlord and them? Or by first Overlord, I mean this guy. He's actually named as the third Overlord. I call him the first because he's the first one you can play as. I love when you find these tombs because there's just so many beetles in them. But it's not quite as profitable because you don't have the Harvester's helm on. Not quite as profitable at all. But anyway, over this way. Okay. I was actually listening to a review of Alpha Centauri the other day, and apparently there's actually 8 factions in the game. There's the 7 human faction. Well, that's how the reviewer ended up describing it. There's 7 factions you can play against, but you can actually ally in a sense with the be enemies or allies with an 8 faction. It was actually the planet. There's like native animals and critters, and if you manage to get on the planet's good side, the animals stop trying to kill you. and actually start fighting for you. And you can get bonuses and whatnot. It's interesting. I think I called it. Yeah, said its name, Alpha Centauri. I'll probably probably won't give the original a go, because it's quite old. But if it has a good sequel, I'll definitely give that a go. I know people always say, "Oh, you shouldn't let let graphics stop you," but it's sometimes the graphics are so old that they just don't do anything for me. I don't mind looking past, say, System Shock 2's graphic issues, but System Shock 1, that's got a bit too much for me. So yeah, just to be perfectly honest with you. Plus, the reviewer actually had issues recording it, so I might have some as well, which would be an issue. The thing will be very blurry, for example. So that will be a bit of a nuisance. So yeah, basically it's better if you can actually see the game. Well, you could see the game, but the writing was hard to see.
If you see any rosy-cheeked maidens whinging about goblin kings, or if anything starts singing, kill them.
Always good advice. And
you brought your army. Oh, I feel so much better now.
this is a bit unintuitive. Do that.
Better. You can see where you're going now. These peasants seem particularly flat, Master.
It's you, and you brought your army.
Okay, that wasn't it. There's something about that
Please don't set me on
to undo that, it's something really unintuitive. And like to 1 second. To me out tab. Recording locally. All's well there. Line across. Line across. Line across, line across, line across. Line up, line that way, line that way, that way. All's well. All's good. Okay, back in.
I'm soggy. I want
Oh Christ. Did not mean to do that. Use that spell. I meant to use this. Let me just kill these. It was a bit unintuitive how you get that open, and it's a little annoying. You know, sacrifice a few of the poorly equipped guys. They have a golden sword, but so what? Kill a few more.
I'm soggy.
Okay.
I want light.
It was just a bit unintuitive, that one, but these ones not so much. These ones are, make more sense of how you do it. To get where the other guys were, you have to do something that really didn't make sense to me. Huh, I've completely disintegrated the chest. To be expected, really. I am burrowing upon all belief. Kinda handy, honestly, considering how much the game glitches out with chests. Well, not how much, but it does glitch out a bit. The minions having difficulty getting loot from it and all that. Sweet.
Don't burn me! Burn him! He looks all lovely and flammable. Hey, you remember me? You crushed my house once.
Well, at least you're taking it well. That's the important part. I'll fix that later. I'll fix that now. There we go. But yeah, it was a bit non-intuitive to get up there. Okay. You can get red minions here if you don't have much mana. Or if you're out of mana and don't sacrifice creatures.
He said it was called, I forgot.
It's you, and you brought your army. Oh, I feel so much better now. Joe!
I recognize that voice.
It's you, you brought your army. Oh, I feel so much better now.
Huh. There's also stuff down here. I think that's where you get there from this.
It's you. And you
There we
brought
go.
your army. Oh, I feel so much better.
Okay, you have to light both of them. There's talking about increased light thing. I say it's unintuitive because normally doing one opens it, but you have to do two. Mainly because you're trying to summon in the guys to break it for you. Funny enough, if the guy didn't stick his minions on you, you wouldn't have been able to get past. Ah, shut up, Khan. Khan! Shut up. So, anyway. I could make a joke there, but it's one joke I'm better off not making. It's just,
Oh, it's so dark
ah,
in here.
extra candy. Let me fix that for you. I'm ever so helpful, aren't I?
Oh, it's so dark in here.
Yes, yes it is.
That's really quite pleasant and tingly.
But yeah, it's just one joke I'm better off not making. It's not bad around, it's just to say why would actually spoil why. So never mind.
They never chained me up back home in Spring.
And it's the only thing I ever really wanted.
Is not happy.
Where's the guy back there? He's a secret masochist.
I know you. You took her. You took my little sugar plum. Come here. I'll tear you apart with my teeth.
Well, if it isn't our old friend Khan, looks like his anger has literally blown him to pieces.
Can I be honest? This has been one thing that I've really had issue actually seeing. I just can't make out what exactly like, what's Rock, what's him? You know, it just, I know, it just looks really weird. Oh yes, I think that's actually significant. Yeah. We'll deal with that in a sec. This. I love them just obliterating, because that really does make sense. When a guy this size with a, really fucking heavy mace hits you little wooden box, you break. Recording locally. It's just because I'm messing with the F keys. I have to check. Locally. All is well. Locally dokily. Recording locally. Line across. Line there. All is good. All is well. Now let us get back to the game. We'll actually be able to finish it. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, the easy way to deal with the puzzle earlier was to simply get reds. The thing that I was saying was unintuitive. My mouse is dead.
Get that thing away from me.
Oh, Christ. Run! Run, you idiots! But anyway, Khan's comment about get that thing away from me is actually the way you do this.
Hey, stop that thing! Stop that thing! Mama!
Dude, over here. Okay, dude, over here. Oh, Christ, that was dramatic. Okay, yes, just have fun.
Hey, can you scratch my left leg, please?
Also, it's really weird. Chris, I'm standing inside him now. Let me just scratch your brain. Your cerebral cortex looked very itchy. Just recall. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell that spiked appendage is. Because it looks like a weird spiked foot or tail or something.
You think Jewel would still love me like this?
Question if she's capable of loving a person. But, sure. Just after the... Oh, the chest's back. Interesting. Just after, the wizard, she seems to only really care about, encouraging her to give in to her greed. She Seems to only care for that.